Greetings, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get into a general timeless reading. Take what applies to you, leave the rest. Do not force anything to become your story, and it doesn't fit, okay? I may say some things that trigger you. You're always welcome to click off. I may say some things that make some memories from your past come back, and if it feels uncomfortable, you're welcome to click off, okay? If you want to flow through the reading, feel free to leave a comment, or just hit that like, share, and subscribe button. But we're going to get into this general timeless reading for all the zodiac signs. I'm going to pull a number of cards, okay? Despair, house, poverty, marriage. Okay, so some of you all have gone through a horrible divorce. You've gone through a situation where you lost a lot. Some of you all may have lost your job or something like that, or you could have just felt left out of the family, out of the community. Some of you all, this had a lot to do with, losing the family home or something, okay? And I do feel like this despair, poverty card, they're both not seen as the best cards, okay? They're really seen as cards of loss, all right? Loss of friendships, loss of safety, loss of connections, loss of money, loss of security in life in some way, okay? So this is a situation where I really feel like you are trying to do whatever you can to kind of recuperate from something. And again, this could be a home or somewhere that made you feel where you at one time you felt welcomed, but the energy changed, okay? Maybe you didn't have enough to pay your mortgage. Maybe this was a situation where you just did not have enough. And I kind of feel like it made you resort back to a time. Some of you all grew up really financially poor, like you didn't have a lot of finances, and you could have worked really hard to get something, okay? You could have come into some sort of large quantity of money at one time where you were able to buy a home in a gated community, or something like that. But I feel like something happened, something changed in your life where you just kind of felt left out. Or maybe if you're your own business owner, maybe your customers dried up, maybe people stopped supporting the business. If this was on a job, you could have lost your job after making a significant amount of money. But I feel like it triggered something from your childhood. It triggered memories of when you did not have a lot and you had to do whatever it took to survive. So let me see what else is coming out, because I really want to see why this happened. Or this could be a situation that you faced one time in your life in your youth, and then you wind up having to deal with it again in your adult years. But this could have been due to some sort of bad connection, a marriage where you may have lost a lot in that marriage or something. Let me see what else is coming out. You could be in some energy where you're trying to figure out what to do. You're thinking about when you all first got married, how things were, how this union was, how you all made all of these beautiful plans together, and for some reason this is just where it is, okay? Let's see, why is this despair card here? The Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. A Capricorn could be significant. I feel like right now, you need somebody, you're looking for some level of kindness. You want somebody to not really feel sorry for you, but you really could use an act of kindness around this time. You need some good news from the universe. You need good news about a job. You need someone who's willing to train you for a position or something. I feel like when you're in that energy of despair of like, oh my goodness, I don't know how it got to this point, what's going to happen. I feel like this is when something is going to come in. That Knight of Pentacles can be someone who's in a planning stage. Let me see what else is coming out. The Knight of Cups here. Offer is going to be made. There's some movement pertaining to your social status, your work life, your growth, okay? You could be trying to redo your resume or put yourself, like, you know, point out all the good things about you or what you bring to the table to get people's attention. You could be trying to redo a resume that makes you stand out around this time. Some job that you may be on, it may require like 3 weeks of training, 3 days of training, or 3 months of training, possibly even 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months of training or something like that. I do see you getting back on your feet. I do see what you've been trying to manifest, like some sort of good energy to come in to change your circumstances. I see that happening, okay? All right, so let me see what this house is about. The Hermit card. Yeah, you feel really left out in the cold, but this is a deeply spiritual time for you to see some things, right? You could be getting some downloads when it's pertaining to the Queen of Pentacles here. 3 of Swords, yeah. So you could feel like someone won in a situation. Someone may have won in the divorce where you were sort of the outcast, kind of pushed out of the house, pushed out of the community. I really feel like to me it looks like someone won the finances portion of it. They could even have the support. If you all share children, they may even have the support of your children. Okay, a Virgo could be significant as well, or someone with significant Virgo placement. Libra, Scorpio could be significant too, okay? So to me, this looks like a situation where the way you're not going to see yourself as being a winner in this situation until later on down the road. Because right now you're looking at the financial portion of it. You're looking at it from that, like this person, they won the house, they have the stability, they have a roof over their head, they have the money, they have everything to sustain themselves, and I'm left out in the cold. They have the family support, they have everything, and I'm the one that's left. So there's something that I see that you're seeing, but you're in the midst of you being alone. You're gaining a lot of spiritual enlightenment. It's almost as if the universe had to strip everything from you for you to finally see what your calling in life is. And for you to not put so many material earthly matters ahead of you. Some of you all, this is a time for you to, if you have earth placement, if you have significant earth placement, this is a time for you to connect with nature and ground yourself too. You could be using plants or leaves or sage or Palo Santo or something right now during meditation. That could be a part of your spiritual journey. I do see it's going to bring some level of healing to this situation here. The number 3 is significant again. It may have taken, a divorce may have dragged out for 3 months, possibly even 3 years. Maybe you were trying to hold on to someone or something, even though it has been a challenging time or something from the beginning. Or 3 children could be involved. There could be a lot of heartbreak. Someone is maybe hurt, you know, because of seeing their parents get a divorce or something. Let me see why the poverty card is here. 10 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and the Sun card. Wow. This is why I said there's a situation here where you're going, okay, so you feel like you're at a serious loss. Like you could feel like you lost everything. Right? The 10 of Cups is a card of hope. It's a card of enlightenment. It's a card of emotional fulfillment, right? Imagining the best outcome in a situation. The 2 of Pentacles is you really working hard to make this happen. And then the Sun card is having that abundance and that clarity, that masculine energy of pursuing your dreams, pursuing your happiness, and really getting what you want. So I do see a change of events. It's taking the negative energy from that poverty card there. You could be remembering when you were a child and you know how hard things were. You didn't have a lot of money or something like that as a kid. And it's almost as if you're like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to ever be in that situation again. Let me do whatever I have to do to get out of this. Okay? So I do see you doing something in a way you make something look easier than what it really is too. And you could be trying to balance out your checkbooks or balance out your statements, or like looking at your what's going in, what's coming out. What's going out and what's coming in. You could be looking at your finances in detail around this time because you're trying to get something to balance out and not fluctuate so much. I see you want stability. But you could be doing this alone, trying to figure things out on your own. So later on down the road, you can rebuild a family, even if it's not with the person from your past, even if it's a new family, a new situation, okay? I just kind of feel like you've learned some sort of valuable lesson not to be in this. And maybe you relinquished everything, or you trusted your significant other to handle everything or something like that. But when things got really messed up, it looks like you could have felt like you got the short end of the stick. But in this situation, you definitely have a lot of spiritual enlightenment. Some of you all will be working with sun energy. You'll be using, you may be scrying, or where you're working with water as well. Water, earth, and sun. Something to bring about, to change your situation. Poverty can be a mindset, but you may be thinking about when you were a kid, how you had to do dangerous things to make money. This could be standing in traffic so you could wash people's windows, or, you know, ask for money, or load people groceries, and you don't know, you know, people be snatching kids, all kind of crazy stuff. So I feel like you were thinking back to a time when you had to do dangerous things to make money, and you didn't make a lot. You know, maybe you just made enough just to feed yourself that day. But I see you doing something to change the outcome in a situation here, so you can have some level of success. Now, at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands here. So you have some good news that's coming in. You're going to have some level of change to your situation, some good news coming in, how you're going to deal with something in a different way than before. Because maybe before, like I said, you trusted someone too much, or you trusted a situation too much, or something. I kind of feel like you You let things you just always figured everything would just work out just fine. And in a way it is. It may have not worked out with who you wanted it to work out with, but I feel like, again, you're learning a valuable lesson and some sort of connection in your life. You could feel like you got with someone who they were only with you for what you had at that moment. Like they weren't in this for the long run. Or maybe you didn't know who you really married or something. Let me see. The Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. You look at someone as very selfish. That's what I was feeling before I even pulled that card. You look at someone as being very selfish. Their only focus was on money. And you feel like you lost everything because of that. They cared more about money. They cared more about living a luxurious lifestyle, having time to smell the roses, than they cared about having a connection with you. This could be someone who they're a workaholic. They put most of their time into working. They don't necessarily put it into the relationship, but they're like, okay, the money is there. The finances is there. But this could also be someone who was in total control of the finances because they were the breadwinner. So when they decided that things would change financially or in the household, it affected you deeply. Now, the flip side to this is what I see is, if this is you could have put your job before your significant other, put the money first, the money first, the money first. And then when you lost your job, it was like it taught you a valuable lesson about having those connections with family, building those deep connections. There are more important things out here than money. Yes, money will give you a good lifestyle. You can live a good lifestyle, but you also want to have healthy connections. Let me see what else is coming out. The Two of Swords is here. A decision had to be made. You could have been hesitating. Like I said, maybe you were trying to save something. You didn't want to see something for what it was. It looks like you were blocking your energy or making a decision. You could have held up a divorce, or someone could have held up a divorce for 2 months or possibly even 2 years, 2 to 3 years. Someone could have said, I feel like someone was saying, think about the children, think about how this could be you telling them that, like, think about how this is going to affect the children. But I really see someone, when it came down to it, the money is the only thing that really mattered. Someone was in a very hurtful, vengeful state, like their hurt turned into straight revenge. And it made the other person think, did this person ever really love me? Were they really in it for what I had? Were they in it for what I had, or were they in this for me? So there's a wake-up call that's happening in this connection here. What else is coming out? The Queen of Wands. Eventually your confidence is definitely going to build. You're definitely going to snap back from this. You're going to have your snap back moment, where you're going to be able to say, okay, I've learned a valuable lesson. Like, I'm no more will I go to the table either putting money before my family, because if that money is lost, then I done lost two things, my family and my money. Or being with someone who is in total control of the finances to where they can snatch the rug from up under your feet, and then you're in a bad situation. Okay? And they don't care at all. They don't care about if it hurts the children. They don't care about, what's going on. This could be someone who has the entire family or community or possibly job on their side, and you're kind of looking like the person who's the problem. It's some sort of valuable lesson that you have definitely learned, or you're learning. And I do see you rebuilding in a big way. Some of you all, there's a cleansing that's going to take place. You may shave your head, or you may, if you had locks, or if you had long hair, you may be cutting your hair or something like that. Just, it's something about you seeing your natural beauty, no longer sacrificing yourself to make someone else happy who would never be happy, because I almost feel like you were trying to accommodate someone. Maybe you felt like you were just so happy to have them, you just didn't measure up. But I kind of feel like you put someone on a pedestal, and it became you do as I say, or almost like you almost became like the child in the connection. And I could be wrong. You do leave a comment in the comment section. I really feel like this is a situation where the despair that you're feeling is not only financial, it's really emotional too. You know? It's like, damn, you know, like you lost your family in the process. You know, somebody did not give a damn about the hurt that the children were going to feel. Or if you all don't even have children, it's like they don't care about the years you all put in this together or something. But I definitely see you rebuilding and having a lot of success. Some of you all are going to start your own business. This could have something to do with real estate. Some of you all may be starting your own business, purchasing numerous properties. You may wind up with 3 properties after losing everything. You may wind up with like 3 properties or something where you're able to rebuild, you know, with your family or something like that. A Leo could be significant. A Capricorn, Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Gemini could be significant, okay? And at the bottom of the deck is the Devil card, okay? So let me see what's up under the Devil card. The Moon card. Somebody has hidden intentions. The High Priestess. All of these major arcanas right back to back like this. Someone has hidden intentions. You may be dealing with a master manipulator. So this could be someone who never expected you to rebuild, right? And they see you starting over with a new family, new wife, new husband, new girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, right? Whatever that is, new business. But I feel like this is someone who's going to try to manipulate you in some way. They may be saying, okay, I didn't want you in the children life at first, but now that I see you moved on, now it's okay. Someone isn't ready to quite relinquish control over you now that they see that you're gaining your control back. They may be using children as leverage, or property is leverage, or something. Even a secret, some sort of secret they may be keeping, kind of holding over your head, like, oh, okay, oh, you're doing better now. Oh, okay, but remember when this happened, or you said this, or you did that. Remember, I know your secrets. I really feel like someone is this, I almost feel like a blackmail type energy. Somebody wasn't expecting for you, or they're not expecting for you to do so well after them. I feel like they really just kind of left you out in the cold. And you going on a spiritual journey enlightened you to the important things in this life. And that is what you're rebuilding on, some sort of new foundation. And it looks like everything that you lost, you're getting it back ×3. And this is when this person is coming in. But it's like to gain some sort of control over you. So they're, as much as they're acting like they've moved on, they're not concerned about you. This is someone who is monitoring what you're doing or your progress in some way. And they're literally keeping tabs on you. This is someone who knows some sort of secret. I don't know what that is, but somebody knows some sort of secret. And they really want to, they may be holding this over your head or threatening to speak on something or say something. Let me see something here. They may be threatening to reveal something as a way to control you. If you did something that was really unethical in the past, this could have been to an ex, or in some way it's something that they know that you played a role in, or it's something that you all could have done together that just wasn't right. You know, well, couples do all kind of crap. But it's something that happened that this person is kind of, if it's not they have a secret about you, they may know you may have a secret about them, something that they did, and they're worried about you exposing it. They're worried that you're going to tell someone what they did, the role that they played in something. They figure since you were down and out, you have no voice, or you have no one to believe you or something. They could have the family, the community, the children, everybody on their side. Never thinking that you are going to rebuild, or you were going to rebuild or something. And once they see that you get your status up, your money up, you could be, like I said, purchasing numerous properties or something like that. This could be 3 or 4 properties, or maybe like 3 properties and you're going half and half on one property or something. This could be a 3-bedroom house or something that you're purchasing with maybe a few half baths. It's something that you're doing that's making your life a lot better. And this is when this person is coming in. They want control over something that you have. Or they could be telling you not to tell a secret because they never expected for you to rebuild without them. They want you to keep something a secret that's really diabolical that they did. This could be someone who maybe it's like, oh, I took all the money and I did you dirty, and I had got everybody to turn against you, and I dragged your name through the mud, but I need you to keep the secret of what I did. I need you to keep something a secret. Because they felt like no one would believe you when you were down and out. But now that you're doing better, they're worried that something is going to be revealed. Let me see. I compare others to you. We don't share the same values. I am waiting patiently. This person is nervous about you telling something. This is it says, I want to start over. This is someone who's going to play mind games with you. As long as you don't have, or as long as they felt like they had taken everything from you and you would not recover, you were not even, they were always keeping tabs on you, but they felt like they won everything. Now, they know you both don't share the same values, but with them putting you down or dragging your name through the mud, they really do compare a lot of people to you. Even if they don't come out and say it openly, they compare others to you in their mind. Like, oh, this person would have done it this way. They would have said it this way. They would have handled it that way. So deep down inside, they know how they handled something was really diabolical. It was wrong. It was underhanded. Again, they could have left you in despair, in poverty, at a loss of something great, security or something. But again, now that they see that you don't need them and something has changed, you could have gotten married or remarried, or started a new relationship, or started a new business, or I feel like you have something new in your life that is amazing. It's really good. And this is when this person is coming in. They want to start over. But it's all a manipulation game, because this is about you keeping their secrets or something. This is someone who is too afraid of you getting a support system that might believe you. Okay. And getting a support system that will put you in a better place than where they left you. Okay. All right. So that's the end of your reading. Trying to feel like, should I pull anything else? Let me see something. I'm going to pull a card for you and I'm going to pull a card for them and see what else is coming out, okay? With these oracle cards. And for those who want to know, I'm using the Dark Mirror card because it's something that you revealed about this person to themselves that I kind of get a feeling they don't like it. You held the mirror up to them and they didn't like what they saw, or they're afraid of you holding the mirror up to them or something. Let me see. Anger and chains. So this could be someone you reveal that they don't have control over their anger. They're really a control freak. They try to chain people to them through using finances or manipulation, blackmail, or something. This is someone who I feels like they have a very short temper. And you could have spent years trying to accommodate them to no avail. But it looks like they went from 0 to 100 with, I'm going to take everything, I'm going to ruin you, I'm not going to leave you, I'm going to make you regret the day you crossed me or you said something or you did something. This is someone who their own anger is not only a problem for others, but it has become almost like a prison for them. It has held them back in a lot of ways too, because they always have to worry about, is the truth going to come out? They can only wear that, I'm a good person, and oh, they did me so wrong, and that's why I did what I did, and that's why I got angry, and that they can only play that role for so long, because slowly but surely that anger, that rage peaks out again for some reason. And they may have become very good at making excuses for their anger, but the more people have started to see them for who they are, the more people started to question what really happened between you all. You know, so it's like that dark mirror has been pulled up, where they're kind of even looking at themselves like, damn, I didn't have to take it that far. I didn't have to do that, but now I can't take it back. They want you to keep some sort of secret or not to reveal something. If they can start over with you and play that game of being nice with you, play nice with you, then they will. Let me see what yours is. Colorless Angel. You feel like this is someone who took everything from you. You could have felt like they took blood, sweat, and tears, like they drained you. You could just, at times, I feel like you felt like an empty shell. You could have been praying to your angels, like, is this what life is going to be for me, or something like that. I feel like you really felt like an empty shell. How could something so devastating happen? Was this your karma? Was this deserved? What happened? And I feel like you will never be the same after, even no matter how well you wind up doing in life. It has changed you on some level. The ugly truth about something has changed. How you see people, how devious they can be. So I feel like something has changed. I really feel like you were praying to your angels to help you get through a situation. At the bottom of the deck, I won't cry for you. Now, I feel like this is a situation where it happened on both sides. This person, when they first did something to you, they didn't cry. They actually celebrated all the pain that they sent you through. While you were crying on these spiritual journeys as the hermit, being outcasted or whatever, trying to collect yourself, trying to get a deeper understanding of what this life wanted from you, feeling like an empty shell at times, so unfulfilled, and wondering if your angels actually heard you, they moved on like nothing happened. But now this is someone who they never thought that you would recover. And this is someone who wants to start over, but it's for reasons that I'm pretty sure you're aware of it. This is just someone who does not now want to be on your bad side because everyone is watching. The very people who they said, look at this person, look at how bad they're doing, that's their karma because they did me so wrong, and look everybody, look at how horrible they do. Those people are still watching, but they've watched you and them. They've watched you overcome what has happened to you, and they've watched this person anger play a role in damaging other relationships. It's always the other person's fault. See, when they did it to you, maybe it was fairly new, and people just figured that you were truly the problem. But as time has gone on and this person's confidence had built in what they did to you, they felt more comfortable doing it to others, where it sometimes I feel like this wasn't even justified. So their anger became their chains. I feel like you have no more tears left to cry for them, just like they had none to cry for you. So this isn't the best, outcome for a reading. It isn't. I've done readings where the outcome was a whole lot better. This isn't it. This looks more like someone needing to find their voice, find their footing in life. After what has happened. This also looks like someone else who now need the empathy of the person who they tried to leave in despair and tear down. So it's up to you how you move forward with this. It does look like you will be, everything you lost, it looks like it's coming back in a big way. Again, you may be, so if you had to deal with losing a job and you lost your house, you may be getting to that point where you can purchase 3 houses, or you may be purchasing a 3-bedroom or something like that. With a few bathrooms or something, or have numerous half baths or something. I do see some level of success coming back into your life, but I see you have never forgotten how this experience made you feel. You do have some good news coming in, but you see someone as totally different now. You see them in a way that you didn't see them before, but you see them that way now. And I feel like other people have sort of kind of witnessed their rage, their anger, and how it has even kept them back in some ways. This could be someone who really has anger issues, someone who likes to control people. But I feel like this is sort of in a big manipulation way, though. That could be being revealed about this person. Whereas first everybody was on their side, believing them, that you were this terrible person who deserved all these horrible things to happen to you. But then the flip side is people are like, okay, we're paying attention to how bad they are, or how bad they, but something about they're paying attention to you, to this person too. And it over time, something about time is of the essence. Something about time has changed people's perception. I feel like some of the very people who saw you being left out in the cold or in despair are happy to see you rebuilding. And they're also realizing that this person has drained They drain people. They take everything from people, try to take their reputation, their time, their name, everything. But whoever this is want to start over with you after all of this. But I feel like the root cause of it is because you know their secrets in a big way. Something that they did, something that they said that they don't ever want to get out. They're afraid of that being released. So this is just a power play, a control thing. Oh, let's be in a relationship again. Let's be friends again. I want to start over. But a lot of this is just because they don't want the truth about what you know about them to get out. That's the end of your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I will talk with you later.